Learn to be content and happy by yourself. If you need a company to be happy, then it will make you weak. Being honest may not get you a lot of friends, but it'll always get you the right ones. Every second you spend comparing your life to someone else's is a second spent wasting yours. Don't worry about what other people are thinking about you, because everyone is only thinking about themselves. Share your progress, not your goals, and you'll always be motivated. Don't get emotionally attached to anyone. People change. Even your best friends can turn into strangers one day. The people who ask the most from you are the people who do the least for you. Don't be afraid to be alone. Being by yourself is far superior than being with crappy people. Fear is not there to stop you, it's there to show you that you're interested and you care. Take your responsibilities seriously, but not yourself. If you put her on a pedestal, she has no choice but to look down on you. Don't make permanent decisions on temporary emotion. Not everything in your brain needs to come out of your mouth. People give you advice based on their perspective. Light travels faster than sound. That's why some people appear bright until you hear them speak. Don't do anything that you will have to lie about later. You owe nothing to your younger self, but you owe everything to your present self. Don't look for happiness, it's always inside you. Your parents were correct multiple times, even if not academically qualified. Stop insulting them when they advise you. Self-care is realizing that you are your greatest obstacle. If you're gonna get angry about something, think to yourself, will I remember this in 10 years? If someone emphasizes that they are telling the truth, you can be sure they are lying. Act like you have been there before. Overthinking ruins you. It runs the situation, twists things around, makes you worry about futile questions, and makes everything much worse than it is. All you have power and includes over what you decide to do with the time that you are given today. You only get one body, take care of it. You'll have it all your life, and while it is incredibly resilient, it can only give you what you put in. Don't compare the behind the scenes of your life to someone else's highlight reel. First, you choose a partner based on their looks and enjoy until you realize that your kids will not be raised by their looks but by their values. You will never ruin a role if you play yourself. You cannot have everything. You always exchange something for something. Just because you miss someone doesn't mean you need them back in your life. Missing is a part of getting over. With time, the more wins with fear you can accumulate, the more fearless you will become. To know who your true friends are, look for the ones who say good things behind your back and bad things to your face. Never make someone a priority who only makes you an option. You were born with 2 ears and 1 mouth. Use them in that proportion. Letting go is very hard, but it's the best thing to do. If you are a friend of everybody, you are an enemy to yourself. You don't only live once, you live multiple lives within one. Let others' actions speak for them. People will show you far more than they will tell you. Life becomes easier and more beautiful when we can see the good in other people. You can cut all of the flowers, but you cannot keep spring from coming. Commitment is what gets you started, consistency is what gets you somewhere, and persistence is what keeps you going. Everything that you do, you are creating dots. You can connect those dots in the later part of life and understand why you did what you did. If someone is trying to bring you down, it only means you are above them. You can fall in love more than once. You don't need to worry much when someone you love levels you, most of the time it's for the good. Going back to your ex is like having a shower and putting dirty underwear back on. You don't find your purpose somewhere else, you create your purpose, exactly where you are, and you bear meaning to it. Keep an open mind and act like an artist, but think, fail, and learn like a scientist. Chasing happiness will lead you to misery until you realize that happiness is the way. You grow rich when you seek new experiences, not material things.